Hello friends, welcome to one of the new session, basics of hacking. In this one we are going to see the various concepts related to the hacking, ethical hacking concepts. Now to start with hacking, what do you mean by hacking? Hacking is identifying weakness in computer or network to exploit its weakness to gain the access. So in simple word we can say that hacking is nothing but by using the weakness of the computers or network we can access the computer system or computer network. For example, using password cracking algorithm to gain access to the system. That is the concept of hacking. In this session, we are going to see the concept of ethical hacking. So, what do you mean by ethical hacking? Is identifying weakness in computer or networks, and coming up with countermeasures that protect the weaknesses. Another few definitions of ethical hacking are: it is the science of testing computers and networks for security issues and patching the holes found before attack take place. Ethical hacking is a branch of information security. It is act of locating weaknesses of computer and information system by duplicating the intent and action of malicious hackers. Penetrating testing, penetration testing and intrusion testing. These are the two types of testing that is used to perform that is used to take place in ethical hacking. So in general, ethical hacking is nothing but the process of providing security to your computer system or to the network against the attacks that might take place in the future. So these are nothing but the countermeasures or the security system with the help of which you can provide security to your system as well as your information. Now what do you mean by hacker? The hackers are skilled computer programmers with knowledge of computer security. It is a person who finds and exploits the weakness in computer net or network for personal gain. So in general, the hackers are the genius or the scholars who knows each and everything about the computer programming, computer security, network security, etc. So with the help of this concept of securities, they used to identify the loopholes or the weaknesses in the computers or weaknesses in the network so that they can gain the access to that specific network or computer. Now after this, what do you mean by ethical hacker? An ethical hacker is a security professional who applies their hacking skills for defensive purposes on behalf of the owner of the information system, also known as white hat hackers. So these are the ethical hackers. These are the person who are professional, skilled person who are used to perform who are used to implement the security system in your computer system or your system or network to provide the security to the information or the data which is present on your computer. So in short, we can say that these are the white hat hackers which are used to perform the role of the security guard, guarding your information, guarding your system. Those are called as ethical hackers. What do you mean by malicious user? Now, after ethical hacker, we must understand the meaning of malicious user. Malicious users are the worst enemy of IT, information technology, and security professionals. Malicious users try to compromise computer and sensitive information as authorized and trusted user. That means these are the hackers. Malicious users are in general. In short, we can say that these are the hackers who have bad intention to gain the information or to exploit the data from the computer system. Malicious attackers are known as the hacker and malicious users. It means rogue employee, contractor, intern, other users who uses trusted privileges for attack. So in short, we can say that the malicious users are nothing but the attackers or hackers who used to exploit the information of your computer system, who used to breach the security of your computer system to gain the access. Then why we need to hack our own system? So this is one of the process which can be performed under the security provision to your computer system. To provide the more security to your computer system or the information on your computer system, we need to hack our own system. So this is the one of the concept that why we need to hack our own system. There are most of the much more benefits of this hacking our own system. So first thing is to improve the security against the attack. So whatever the security system which is implemented, that security system may be improved by means of this hacking your own system, and this improved security system will avoid the various or different types of attacks. The second reason or second benefit we can say that to discover the weakness of the computer so that we can overcome that weakness and we can improve the security. To implement countermeasures to secure your system and confidential information and to avoid the attacks. These are the reasons why we need to attack our own system. Okay, so by hacking our own system we will be able to improve the security by overcoming the weaknesses, by implementing the countermeasures, and by providing the security to your information or confidential information, and we can avoid the attacks. Now next concept is cracking the hacker's mind. Okay, cracking the hacker's mind means we will if you need to provide the security to your information system, to your computer system, you need to identify the hacker and you need to identify the mindset of the hacker. So what will be the information, what will be the concept under this hacker's mindset that we will study in this with this slide. Cracking the hacker's mindset to provide better security. For preparation for ethical hacking test, you should understand the hacker's mindset. That means we need to improve the security of our system. So for that purpose, we must identify what is the mindset of the attacker or what is the mindset of the hacker. What and how they work. For this reason, following function is to be performed. That means we need to identify these following functions, that what you are up against. That means what kind of hacker, what kind of person we are dealing with. Who breaks into the computer system, which are different types of hackers or which are different types of persons who are used to break into the computer system. What is the intention, that why they do it, planning and performing the attacks, and maintaining the anonymity. These are the various functions we need to perform to crack the hacker's mindset. Let's see in detail. What are you up against means to which person we are dealing with. There are various types of people who used to hack your system. You must know about the type of people you are up against. It may be a skilled good guy, it may be malicious bad guys, it may be it may be hacked for a political, social, competitive, and even for financial purpose. How hackers think and work: evading an intrusion prevention system, exploiting a physical security weakness, bypassing web access control, using unauthorized software, setting up a wireless evil twin, using a trusted ID and password, performing SQL injection. These are the various things with the help of which the hackers can perform various tasks. The second concept is who breaks into your computer system, that who are the computer system, who are the persons who can attack your system. Those are, there are different types of things. First one is script kiddies and second one is criminal hacker. The script kiddies are, these are the computer beginners who use the hacker tool or hacking tools. That means with the help of some supportive software or application they use to hack the computer system. And second type of persons are criminal hacker. These are the skilled criminal experts who develop the hacking tools. Okay, or also called as advanced hackers. So these are the criminals or the scholars who are used to develop this kind of hacking tools, and these are the two types of persons who can break or who can attack your computer system: script kiddies and criminal hackers. Why they do it? The reasons they perform the hacking or reason they do the hacking is a casual hobby of them, to get a kick out of the outsmarting, to show the outsmartness, promotion of individualism. Cyber attacks are different than real life attacks. Revenge, curiosity, boredom, challenge, theft for financial gain, blackmail, extortion, etc. Thinking of business owners and managers in the name of the liberty. So these are the various reasons why the hacker is used to hack your computer system or hack any of the organization's computer system or information. Planning and performing the attacks. The styles of attack may vary. Some hackers prepare for an advanced attack, some hackers act before they think. Malicious users are very common hackers. Attacks may take place due to unmanaged computer system, insecure network system, and information system grows more complex. So these are the weaknesses we can say with by means of which the attacks may take place on your information system. Maintaining anonymity. So this is the next concept of the hacker. Smart attackers won't wants to remain unnoticed. They need to hide their identity. The success of hacker depends on remaining the unnoticed. To remain anonymous, hackers use following resources. So these are the following resources which is used to hide the identity of the hackers: borrowed or stolen remote desktop or VPN accounts, public computers at libraries, schools, etc., open wireless network, internet proxy servers, anonymous email accounts, open email relays, infected computers, workstation on network. So these are the various resources with the help of which the hacker is used to hack the information system, and they can hide their identity. They can maintain their anonymity with the help of these various resources. So these are the concepts related to the hackers. Thank you all of you. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much.